Okay, hey guys, you may not see this as a break, but it's a little bit of a break because your lesson today is going to be fast, okay? So yes, you still have a lesson. Don't text me and ask me if they're just odd problems. Just kidding. Just kidding. You can text me and ask me about it until you know. Okay, this lesson goes fast. It's because tomorrow's lesson goes a little bit longer, which is why I split them and didn't give you 2 lessons back to back, okay? So here we go. Look at example 1 on this one. Guys, in order to do this one, you need to understand something. And for some reason, guys, this is a detail that a lot of people forget, okay? So focus in and let me teach this to you. You have parallel lines and you have perpendicular lines. Parallel lines are lines that will never touch, right? Perpendicular lines are lines that cross and form 90-degree angles, okay? So let's do that again. Parallel lines are lines that run beside each other and will never hit. And then perpendicular lines are lines that intersect each other and make right angles, okay? The other thing you need to know about that is the slope. The slope for parallel lines is always the same. Okay, and I told you that before. And hopefully you're applying it because I'm sure that they're asking it in the book, okay, on how to do them. Parallel lines have the same slope. Okay, so if they give you one line, they say find the other line. All you have to do is take that slope and form a new equation. However, with perpendicular lines, the slope is the negative reciprocal. And I think because everyone hears that word reciprocal, everyone freaks out and never puts that one in their memory. Perpendicular has slopes that are the negative reciprocal. Well, what's a reciprocal? It's when you flip the fraction, okay? So like for example, this one right here, if you have the slope as 2/5, the perpendicular line to the 2/5 would be negative 5/2. You flip it and make it negative, okay? If it were 3/4, you flip it and make it negative 4/3. That's your perpendicular slope. If it were just 5, remember 5 is an invisible 1, so you would flip it and put a negative and it would be negative 1/5. That's all you do, but for some reason people just, really it's common that it doesn't stick in your head that that's what you do, okay? So here we go, look at example 1. Look at what it says. You need to look at the book so that you know when it comes to the homework that you know what they're asking for. It says, write the equation of the line that is perpendicular to this line right here, y equals 2/5 x minus 3, and passes through the point of 3 and 2. So what do? You start to form your line. Remember, it's y equals mx plus b. So you're going to grab the slope and do the negative reciprocal of it. So it's going to be negative 5/2 x plus b. Remember, when you're finding another equation, you're done with this. That doesn't help you at all. But you're going to find it with this point. Okay, so go ahead and put this point into this equation. So you're going to go y is 2 equals negative 5/2 times 3/1 plus b. Okay, I'm going to multiply this. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15/2 equals 2 plus b, right? So I'm going to add 15/2. So that's going to be 4/2 plus 15/2 is 19/2 equals b. So then your equation is going to be y equals negative 5/2 x plus 19/2. We check our book, we got it right. Woo-hoo, happy days, okay? Then your lesson is even easier than you thought it was, because look at example 2. Example 2 says prove. Prove that the measure of an external angle of a triangle equals the sum of the measures of the remote interior angles. Guess what, you guys? We don't prove in our class, okay? We do not prove. So I just want to teach you something. Just make sure that you remember this. Remember, if you have, let's say you have 30 here, what's this going to be? In a triangle, if you have 30 here, what's the outside going to be? Remember, it forms a line, so it's going to be 150. Because 180 minus 100 or minus 30 is going to be 150. Other than that, we don't prove anything. Okay, so let me just make sure that there's no questions in your lesson asking you to prove something. No, there's not. Now look at number 29. You can do this one. You just move down your triangles, okay? You know your relationships. I can't do it on here because then I just be giving you the answer without any of your participation. So what I want you to do is try it. If you get stuck, send me your work. And I want to see where you got stuck, and then I can help you get unstuck, okay? But you can do it. And number 30 is something that you actually saw a long time ago too. So it's not impossible, but let me know if you need help with it. And that's your lesson for today. Look, a whole 5 minutes. Woo! What are you gonna do with the rest of your time in your life, huh? I guess do your math homework, right? And make sure you spend that time on 29 and 30 so you can get it right. Okay, see you tomorrow, guys.